The cat on 3rd Street. Martin lived alone in a small apartment on 3rd Street. His days were quiet, predictable coffee at 7, a walk to the corner store, and evenings spent staring at the television without really watching. He had once been a teacher, once had a wife, once had laughter in his home. But time had taken those things, and now he lived in silence. One rainy October afternoon, Martin was walking home when he spotted a small gray cat curled up under the awning of a closed bookstore. Its fur was soaked, its eyes wide and golden, staring at him without fear, just waiting. Martin paused. He wasn't particularly fond of cats, but something about the way it looked at him made him stop. "You shouldn't be out here," he muttered. The cat didn't move, but when Martin turned to leave, it stood up and followed him. He didn't plan to keep it. He didn't even have cat food. But when they reached his apartment, the cat walked in like it belonged there. Martin gave it a towel and a saucer of milk. It curled up on the windowsill and fell asleep. He named her Luna. Not because she looked like the moon, but because the name felt soft, like her presence. Luna didn't meow much. She didn't scratch or demand attention. She simply existed, quiet, observant, always nearby. Martin found himself talking to her. At first it was nonsense, complaints about the weather, comments on the news. But slowly he began to share more memories of his wife, regrets from his teaching days, the ache of growing old alone. Luna never responded, but she listened, and somehow that was enough. Morning, Martin woke up and Luna wasn't there. Her usual spot on the windowsill was empty. He searched the apartment, called her name, checked the hallway. Nothing. The window was slightly open. She must have slipped out. Martin walked up and down 3rd Street, peering into alleys and under cars. No Luna. He returned home, sat in his armchair, and stared at the empty windowsill. The silence felt heavier than usual. He didn't cry, but the loss settled into his chest like a stone. It reminded him of other losses: his wife, his youth, the life he used to have. 3 days passed. On the 4th morning, while watering the plants on his balcony, Martin heard a soft thump behind him. He turned. Luna, dirty, thinner, but unmistakably her. She walked in like nothing had happened, jumped onto the armchair, and curled up. Martin sat beside her, his hand trembling as he stroked her fur. "Where did you go?" he whispered. Luna didn't answer. But for the first time, she nudged her head against his hand. After that, Martin wasn't afraid of rainy days anymore. He started going out more, visiting the bookstore, chatting with the florist, even joining a weekly chess game at the park. Luna always walked beside him, calm and steady. The neighbors began calling her Martin's cat. He didn't correct them. A year later, Martin began writing again. Not about grief or loneliness, but about small things. The way Luna blinked slowly when she was content. The sound of her paws on the hardwood floor. The warmth of her body curled beside him. He filled pages with quiet moments. He wasn't alone anymore. He had a companion. Not loud, not demanding, just present. Author's note. Not all friendships need words. Some just need time, space, and the courage to stay. Luna didn't change Martin's life with grand gestures. She simply stand and made all the difference.